of lives. I've been doing like long lives. I gotta cut it back because, I want to avoid all these crazy haters. I basically want to get my point across. So once I get my point across, whether that's 20 minutes, if it's a little less or a little longer, I want to do a lot of live streams, and I just don't see the point, after I get my point across, of continuing it. So, you know, funny thing is, Lou made a few videos today that I actually agreed with, if you could believe it. He made a video, how can you trust Wall Street anymore? I agree 100%. He made a whole video on the dividend sucks. It's probably going to be something we pay for. He's right. He's right. He made videos, there's going to be more delusion. He's 100% right. Adam Aaron is a snake. Can't agree more. But the problem is, what is the solution, Lou? XRP? Nah. No way. No way. Cryptocurrency industry is just as corrupt, if not more corrupt, by the corrupt 1% than obviously Wall Street, in my opinion. I know OTC is horrific. Lou with his pink sheets. Hold on here. What's up, honey? Yes, I'm doing a quick one. What's wrong?
Is there any possible way you could go to Rite Aid before 9 o'clock and just hand this in? I need a refill on this for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Before 9.
Okay, honey girl.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Now my wife just needed me for something. So anyway, getting back, okay? I'm looking for people to come to these live streams who understand that V for victory means V for victory in the sense of ending corruption. No more corruption. I'm tired of corruption on Wall Street. I'm tired of Ken Griffin. I'm tired of Adam Aaron. I'm tired of dealing with the bullshit. All right. And I'm looking for people who have the same feelings as I do. There's got to be a lot of people out there, right? There has to be a lot of people out there that are tired of the bullshit, tired of the corruption, tired of having our money controlled by these idiots. Okay. So if that's you, then I have a solution. Okay. Sometimes you got to go into a completely different industry. That's what you don't understand. Sometimes like an industry is so rotten to its core. It's rotten to its core that it's dead. And the only way is to escape it is to get out of it. And the problem is, too many of you are sticking with the stock market. And it's either, I feel it's one of three categories of people who are sticking with it. It's either people who've lost so much money that they don't care anymore. They're like, look, let this thing just go to, you know what I mean? I don't give a shit no more. Or the second group of people, and I can relate to that, the second group of people are the ones who like crumbs. So they don't make the real money. They don't make the life-changing wealth. They don't make the generational wealth. They make the crumbs. And they're happy with crumbs, okay? And then the last people are just delusional. You know what I mean? It's like, look, I'm a type of a person, if you screw me one time, you get away with it. But I'm never going to let you screw me 2 times. It's not going to happen. I'm never going to let you screw me 2 times. You hear me speaking Adam Aaron, you hear me speaking Ken Griffin, you hear me speaking Gary Getz. I'm not going to let you screw me 2 times. That's just me. So Apefather decided I want to enter a new industry. All right, now, if you haven't heard it before, it's a casino industry. Okay, I want to think big, Donald J. Trump style. Yes, huge project. Casinos are making insane amounts of money. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It never sleeps. There's the hater. Same thing again. Same haters. Antonio Miranda. Yeah, great. But Antonio, we're going to compare where I'm at in a year from now and where you're at. Okay, we're gonna do a little comparison, Antonio. Okay, so you could keep preaching how great Nasdaq is. Let's see where you are and let's see where I'm at. Okay, and then we'll come up with a decision at that point a year from today. So, look, it's very, very simple. Okay, it's another psychopath hater. It's all the same haters. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Vladimir Putin. Here's the situation. Okay, you made your point. I got it. But if you keep repeating it, listen, over and over and over again, then I gotta get you out of here. All right, look, you can't. This is the rules of the live stream. There is rules. There is freedom of speech. Okay, that is our First Amendment right. You have the right to say that my project will fail. I'll never own a casino. You could say I have no skills. You could say I don't own a home. I don't own my own, which is not true, but it's fine. You could say anything you want to say. I'm fat. I'm ugly. I'm cringe. I get it. But this is the thing. If you keep repeating it, like there was this lunatic who just kept repeating it, and repeating it, you got to go. So you made your point. I got you. I got you, but you can't keep saying the same things. Okay? Is that fair? Is that fair enough? Yeah, but all I'm asking for, I'm not saying that you can't speak. It's just, but why say the same things like 50 times? I mean, is that crazy? I mean, you don't own a home. 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 It's like psycho shit, man. It's just like say it one time, let the hate out, but then after that, you got to kind of take a deep breath, and relax a little bit. But the real McCoy, you don't have to come here. You realize that, right? You realize that there is no one is forcing you. Like, let me try to explain something to you. The reason I'm saying the same shit every day, can I tell you the reason why? It's very simple. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm trying to reach more people than you guys. That's the thing. See, the problem is, if you come to every live stream, you understand? You're probably going to be bored. You're probably going to be like, I don't want to hear this shit because I heard it like an hour ago. So the idea is I'm trying to get new people. But unfortunately, I keep getting you lunatic haters who keep coming into these live streams. And the thing is, you don't want to hear the same shit, but I can't accommodate you because I'm looking to reach new people. Apefather, if you could only eat one more pizza, it would be L&B's for bodyguards. It'd be the square. 100%. Vladimir, you're pushing me, man. You're pushing me. You're repeating the same things. I told you not to do that, bro. Stop doing it. This is the last friggin' warning, man. Just stop saying the same shit. I got it. Now go to a different point. Go to it. I'll never own a casino. I hear you loud and clear. I got no experience. Go to a different subject. And you'll never have this ring, Vladimir. But anyway, whatever. I was just using this because I did my Godfather song before I did a video. You should check it out. The V for Victory music. It's the my favorite Mafia songs. Of course, it's going to be the Godfather theme, obviously. And I love Eric Clapton's Layla. It's the ending of Layla in Goodfellas. I did a version of that song, and then the Todd and Tella. There is no situation with the SEC, Antonio. There is those. You're talking about something that happened, by the way, like, I don't know, 2007. Okay. I must have repeated this 100,000 times. And if somebody asked me about it, I'll repeat it again. Okay. I had an option for a casino hotel in the Caribbean. This was a long time ago. It was 110 acres, which was an amazing thing I did at a very young age. At a very, very young age. I had Florida's largest real estate developer who was teaming up with me. And he told me, look, he wanted to put up $50 million. I was going to get a 25% stake in the casino. He was going to build the casino. We're going to build a casino in the Caribbean. And what happened was I was young and I wasn't informed and I wasn't educated. And I solicited a Pittsburgh real estate developer. And I didn't understand that because I was not registered as a broker-dealer with the SEC, that you cannot solicit an investment to an investor. I didn't understand that. I was a young kid. So the SEC sent us a cease and desist order to both me and my partner, and that was the end of it. We complied with the order. Understand this, and I say this on the record. There was absolutely no fines. There were no fines. I didn't get in any trouble. Cease and desist letters are giving out to multi-million companies a year. Millions and millions of companies. It's a simple thing. It doesn't mean you get in trouble. It just means that they're asking you to stop doing something because you were not properly registered in order to do so. In other words, like, I'll give you an example. There was nothing wrong with soliciting an investor, but you had to be registered first. I had to have things registered with the SEC. I didn't understand that at a young age. So I don't know why you keep bringing that up. It's like no crime was committed. No fines were occurred. Nothing happened. And you just keep bringing it up. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like you keep bringing up, It's always the same two things that the haters bring up. It's always the same two things. The first thing is the animal concert, which I did. Again, that was like around the same time in 2008. It's like, once again, we'll talk about that. There was a local in Staten Island non-kill animal rescue center that closed down after 30 years. It closed down after 30 years. It broke my wife's heart. We're big animal lovers. I'm always going to be a big animal lover. Casinos and animals, never going to change, in music and food. If you want to know the four things the Apefather will always love his whole life: casinos, animals, food, and music. Love those four things, okay? They stuck with me my whole life. So what happened was, I had a Billy Joel tribute band. You want to hear something that's incredible? I convinced the minor league Staten Island Yankee Stadium to make me rent it out. It was like $50,000. I mean, I was a young kid. I was an ambitious guy. And unfortunately, it was around the same time we were going into like 2008. This was around the housing crisis. Everybody was like losing their homes. People freaked out. It was like chaos. This was around the time all the big banks were failing. About 2008. I don't think I have to tell anybody about that. And I just couldn't secure enough tickets. That was it. So at the end of the day, I canceled the concert. It was a bad time. And it was just an idea. That's all it was. It was an idea. No one lost any money because it was all based on ticket sales. So everyone who bought a ticket through Ticketmaster got refunded. So once again, I tried to do a good thing. Everybody got back their money. No harm, no foul. This is the same two things that you keep. It's like, repetitious. I must read 100 comments a day. Cindy Lou Who, all the haters, Apefather. You got in trouble with the animal. I didn't get it. I never got in any legal trouble. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? If you check my social security number, it has a complete clean record. Nothing. I've never done anything legally wrong in my life, but yet you keep bringing this stuff up. But Detective Pikachu, why do you keep coming here? Oh my God, I want new. You ever hear the expression, I want new meat? You know how Lou, like, he's probably getting tired of like friggin' Tyrone and Jamal. He might want, instead of dog meat, maybe he wants another color. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, he wants to mix it up a little bit. Guys, you don't have to come to these live streams anymore. Holy cow, man. I'm not giving you my social security number. Psychopathic lunatic, this guy, Detective Pikachu. Crazy, man. You are all crazy mother effers. Yes, a casino-related question. Go for it. Yes, Antonio. Ask away. It's probably going to be something about me, not the casino industry, but go ahead. Ask away, Antonio. Look, Detective Pikachu, when my casino project, ready, is completed, that's going to be my portfolio, okay? When you see this gigantic, huge, this is what I want you to remember, Detective Pikachu. When you see this gigantic, huge, within about 1 year, I'm not, it could take 2 years to build, but I think in 1 year, I'll have the funding, okay? Within 1 year. And when you see this project completed, Detective Pikachu, that's my ring is worth more. This ring right now, look, this ring that you're looking at is worth probably more than your portfolio. Vladimir Putin. Okay, if the project failed, casino land, animal concert is a different thing. GoFundMe page is a different thing. You said you had a casino project. Okay, the problem was in the past, you follow me? There was really no way to get funding. There was really no way. In other words, you had to like be already rich. You had to be in a position where you could spend millions and millions of dollars, putting together offerings, getting a securities law firm behind you. It was like the upfront costs were insane. Nowadays, there's a lot of things that you could do that are different. You got access. Okay, it's fine. Listen, I don't like this. Okay, I don't condone this when they insult my children. But here's the situation. My children are very talented and they're doing excellent in school, and I'm so proud of them. My daughter is very talented, beautiful girl, singer. She's a wonderful dancer. She's wonderful. She's a beautiful girl. And the fact that you could say this stuff over an innocent, young, beautiful girl, you should be. You understand? Lucifer's going to stick that pitchfork up your ass. But like I said to all of you before, it's just words. It does not affect my love for my daughter. And if 1 million people and 10 million people gave 99 cents and wanted to hate, well, so be it. It just goes to help my project. So anyway, continuing. What's up, you the Hoop? How you doing, brother? I mean, this is like, this guy's a psychopath, Detective Pikachu. He's like, keep insulting the children. The guy's a lunatic. Gotta get going soon, but I'll chill out a little longer because I gotta go do an errand for the wife. But anyway, Tyrone and Jamal, thank you. So I was trying to answer Antonio Miranda's question. Nowadays, with social media, you could reach a very large audience. I could reach a worldwide audience. And between work ethic and between super chats, which is not an investment, Antonio, I want you to understand that clearly. Super chats is entertainment purposes only. So between super chats and work ethic, I think that it's possible that you can eventually generate a large enough audience to make this happen. Okay? So in other words, no, not 20 people. Obviously, I have to do better than this. Obviously, 20 people is a no, more like 1 million people. I got to figure out a way to get a big audience, man. That's it. So, but I'm not an idiot. Like, you people think I'm stupid. Like, obviously, I know that 20 people is friggin' nothing. I'm talking like millions of people, but it's possible because look, AMC, at one point we had what, 7-8 million apes, okay, that owned the entire float like 1,000 times over. I'll say it's alleged between the synthetics, between everything, right? So here's the thing. I got to tap into that retail audience. I got to figure out a way to tap into it because let me tell you something. They're angry. These apes. I'm angry. I'm angry. So I could only imagine how they feel. They're angry too. And I got to figure out a way to tap into that audience. So that's the way to do it. I'm not going to answer that question, Detective Pikachu. You're really reaching, man. You're really, really reaching. Antonio, the only thing I can say to you, I don't even remember. I have so many ideas. They come and they go. Okay. But here's the bottom line. Having an idea is not a crime. Okay. So let's I'm gonna answer your question in a 3-step process. Having an idea is not a crime. Okay. As long as you're not asking for investments, this is the key. Investments. And you're not hurting anyone, it's completely legal. It is completely legal. Look, if someone wants to support something, like I'll give you an example, Antonio. Okay, just recently there was a girl on my block and she had a lemonade stand, and it was for something. I don't know what it was. It was for some school project. They were having a big basketball competition. They were selling Girl Scout cookies. So here's the thing: if I choose to buy the lemonade, you understand? If I choose to buy the Girl Scout cookies, and let's just say that basketball event does not happen, there's nothing that anybody could do about it. The young girl did not commit a crime. So just to answer your question, it's legal to have an idea. It's legal to try to promote an idea as long as people are doing it freely and of their own free will. There's nothing wrong with it. So does that answer your question? Okay, I'm just going to finish this up because here's the bottom line. My God, do I wish I could get rid of all of you people and just get new meats. I want to get new meat, but I keep getting all of you lunatics, man. Here's the situation. Retail lost $350 billion in 2022, last year. Ken Griffin made billions. Citadel made $16 billion. Adam Aron now has the option to sell up to 390 million shares, of which he's already sold 40 million. So if you can't see all of this corruption, if you can't see through it, then there is something wrong with you. So here's the thing. You want to stick with it? Here's my advice to all of you. Don't even invest in the stock market. Write a check directly to Ken Griffin. Listen, I did it once before in a casino. You want to hear what I did one time? They were robbing me. Okay, I told the dealer, I crumbled up $100 bill, I threw it at her. She goes, why'd you? I said, keep the 100, I told her. She goes, why? I said, don't even draw me out chips. I don't want the chips. I said, it's much easier this way. Keep the 100. So that's what I'm going to explain to all of you. write the check out directly to Ken Griffin, okay? Because if you're too stupid enough to see that we're in a corrupt stock market, and if you can't see it, then I don't know what else to tell you. I do have horrible followers. They're all psychos. See, Antonio Miranda, hey, what's up, you two? Canadians of Soft. Antonio Miranda is a fan of Ken Griffin. So the only people who are fans of Ken Griffin are the following. Ready? People who work for him, which are Citadel Snakes, and it's very possible Antonio Miranda could be one of them. He could be working for Ken Griffin. Okay. Obviously, people who are not AMC Apes. Obviously, people who are not a part of our movement. There is no way they would compliment Ken Griffin. So obviously, Antonio Miranda is not part of our movement. He's not a true ape. Okay. Sorry. The right candidate for someone in this live stream is someone who is sick and effing tired of the corruption of Wall Street, who is sick and effing tired of being cheated, who is sick and effing tired of being, basically they're taking away the American dream. They're taking away the American dream from all of these innocent retail investors, okay? So that's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for people like that, okay? And I want to offer them a different road. I want to offer them a different road. Rather than continue to invest in this effing stock market, help me, this is step one, fund and complete the first Apefather hotel casino. It's called Apefather King of the Jungle. Now, obviously, by giving me a super chat, you're not an idiot. You realize it's not an investment. It's kind of like helping me design and develop a prototype. In other words, you need the prototype before you could do mass marketing. You need a prototype. So the first project to me, the first Apefather King of the Jungle is like a prototype. That's all it is. It's like you're giving me like a vote of confidence. You're saying, here's a super chat, here's $5. Here's God bless. Apefather, thank you for the entertainment. Thank you for being there for us for the last 2+ years. God bless you. I love you. Here you go. Good luck. Salud, Jindani, okay? That's what it's like. Now, the thing is, after I complete the first project, you have something tangible. You have something now where I'm going to do something Adamara never did. I'm going to open up the books. You're going to see how much money the casino was earning. You're going to see everything, okay? And now you will have an opportunity to get involved, okay? Because now I do everything the right way. I get the top-notch securities firm. I get everybody that I need on my team to make sure that this is registered with the SEC, to make sure that this is a legal offering, and then I can get all of my ape brothers and ape sisters involved if you want an interest. That's down the line, though. That's down the line. That's not today. Matt, let me start off by saying to you, you don't have to be here in this live stream, okay? Like let me say this to all the haters. None of you have to be here. So if you're here, it's because you want to be here. And I'm assuming you want to be here because you get some form of enjoyment with hate. You get some form of enjoyment with hate. But understand this, you don't have to be here, okay? So the question you're asking, either I do this or I do this, no. Either you want to be here and hear what I have to say, or you don't want to be here, okay? So that's something you got to decide, your mama Luke. All right, listen, Antonio, I answered 2 of your questions. I answered the question about the skyscraper. I said it. I can't keep, Antonio, when you ask the same questions over and over again, you become very effing annoying. I can't keep answering the same questions. Rewind the tape. You stu nod. I answered this question already. But you know who, we've been hoping that the Department of Justice was going to catch Ken Griffin and everybody for the past 2 years. I don't believe it. It's either they're in on it, I'll say it's alleged, or they don't give a shit. Okay, same thing with Gary Gensler. You say the Department of Justice is gonna catch people is like saying Gary Gensler is gonna do his job. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, WTF is a criminal. Okay, well, I would be surprised. All right, well, listen, this obviously is going nowhere, this live stream. I gotta go do an errand for my wife. I'm gonna be doing a lot of live streams, okay? But can I just tell you all something? You don't have to come. Listen to me. If you don't want to hear the same things, you don't have to come to these live streams. John Nito is perfectly fine to regulate it. He doesn't want to deal with all of you psycho haters anymore. So he changed his name. So when he's on the live streams, I'm not going to tell you what his name is, but he changed his name. He's fine. But trades for days. In order for me to do something, I have to get the money, right? Okay. So when you say I'm all talk, no. I'm action. What I'm doing right now is a form of taking action. I'm bringing everything to your attention and to all of my retail brother apes and sister apes attention. I'm getting the message out there and I'm building an audience. That is doing something. That is doing something. That is not all talk. All talk is a person who doesn't do anything. I'm pushing this. The project that I have in mind, WTF, is going to be a lot more than being a millionaire, okay? It's going to be bigger than your friggin' brain could ever imagine. Okay? Watch me work, mother effer. Watch me work. Anyway, I'm going to get going right now. V for victory. Everything I said on this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Super chats are not investments. They are entertainment purposes only. And what I said on this live stream is for entertainment purposes only. I will be back soon. God bless.